back to the channel. Today is my May TBR and a little discussion about readathons. So in April, I should have just got finished with reading the fourth book in the Poirot series, that is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. And then I am back, back to really chunky books. So this book here is by Stephen Erickson. It is Memories of Ice, and it is book number 3 in Malazan, Book of the Fallen. Now, I had a feeling this book was maybe 900 to 950 pages long. I was an idiot because I looked at Goodreads, and Goodreads is listing, I think, the ISBN for one of the large hardbacks. So I got a bit excited thinking this might have been a slightly skinnier entry into Malazan. It is not. This is 1,180 pages long. It's going to take a large portion of my May. I've enjoyed the first 2 books in Malazan, Book of the Fallen, luckily, because otherwise I don't think I'll be picking up a near 1,200 page book this month. So yeah, this is going to take me, I would like to say I could do it in 2 weeks. It's probably going to take me a few days more than that. Yeah, 15 to 16 days maybe. This is going to take a while. It's going to take most of my May up for sure. But I did say I'll get through the first 5 books this year. I still plan to. So Memories of Ice is next up in Malazan, Book of the Fallen. So what I can definitely follow that with in May is this book, Sharpe's Prey by Bernard Cornwell. This is now, what we're talking, book 5 in the chronological order of the Sharpe books. In hardback form, it is just under 300 pages, so it isn't massively long. It is going to be quite a nice follow-on to Memories of Ice for sure. It is the second book in the naval kind of arc for Sharpe, so we'll wrap up Sharpe's kind of naval battles in this particular novel, and before we move on to his first role as kind of an officer when he takes over Sharpe's rifles. That one will be coming hopefully next year. Then I will have a bit of time. What will I do next? I believe I will have enough time maybe to look at a couple of read-alongs, or a couple of reading events that are coming up. So last year I spent a lot of time on Roger's Cheap Old Book Club. I tried to get through as many of the books on there as I could. I think I did about 9. I've been unable to kind of get to those this year just due to time constraints and my TBR being so full. But I would like to be able to read some Zorro, The Curse of Capistrano, or The Mark of Zorro, depending on what format of book you have. This is just a cheap kind of print-on-demand copy. Yeah, this is probably about 110, 115 pages because it is kind of, it's very large. If you see, I'll hold it up against kind of Memories of Ice. As you can see, the page size is kind of enormous in comparison. So I believe this is actually closer to 200 pages in mass market paperback. So it is a shorter novel, but certainly novel length still. I'm looking forward to reading some Zorro. Definitely think I can get to this in May as well. And then that makes me think about June. Now, last year was June on the Range. This year is June on the Range again. Last year I read a couple of smaller westerns. I really enjoyed them. I would really like to be able to fit in Lonesome Dove for this year's June on the Range. Now, I know it's a May TBR, but if I've got a few days left, I might start this a couple of days early because it's 960, 70 pages long. It's basically a 1,000-page novel. This is larger than a normal mass market paperback as well, so the word count in here, I'm sure, is in the 300,000s. I'm going to need some time to get to this, so I may just squeeze the first few chapters of Lonesome Dove in May as well, just so I can try to reconnect with the fun that I had last year on June on the Range. So those are my reads for May, but don't expect me to read the whole of Lonesome Dove in May. That is very much a June pick, but I want to be open and honest and say that I'll probably make a start of that in May. Yeah, so 1,500 to 1,800 pages probably in May, which is about my average. What are you going to read in May? Are you taking part in Roger's Cheap Old Book Club? Maybe you're taking part in Horror Mayhem. Are you going to go and join June on the Range? Leave it down in the comments below and we can discuss it.